Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
That's I had to go on Madden so
On first down, Barnes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
No, I like the command. Command is all backwards.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
23 yards the pickup there. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
Throwing on first down, Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. Barnes. And Conley's got it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
All they got is niggas to chill. All they got to chill.
Off the play fake. Barnes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The throw over the middle taken in. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Crazy thing is, I was about to play Madden. Hey, man, I told the chat I was going to get all 2K and get on Madden. I already missed me on Madden.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Come on, bro. I know what's going on, bro. Every time they try to challenge my play, bro, they be looking stupid. They say I ain't good, then I show them, then they say I'm still else.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Well, that's going to be incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Barnes being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Steps away to his left. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too...
My own man's couldn't block for me, bro.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence.
They don't even know what I can do on the feet, bro. They don't even know what I can do on the feet, bro. I'm so good at passing.
On 1st and 10, Barnes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the...
That's good, bro. I know. Trust.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Oh yeah, this the season I said we was just only finna lose. Wasn't even supposed to lose that.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes flushed out right. He's got the hook up with Conley. A big play there for New England. 47 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off play action. Barnes. Caught here by Conley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. A leap, and he's got it. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
boys McDonald's, cold McDonald's fries. That's nasty. That's what they talk about. That's what they talk about. I ain't been on Madden 25 in a break, bro.
He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive, and he starts here with a first down.
All I'm saying is, for the people that say my wide receiver, they know what's up.
On first down, Barnes eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here is third and quite a ways. Off the play fake. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Off play action. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. The Bills get back above 500 as they move to 3-2 with the victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Jonathan Brooks with a touchdown run. In that first half, it was a veteran quarterback who led the charge. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well.
Oh, I was going to play action. Hey, you know that.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Barnes sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for New England. 47 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Off play action. Barnes.
Oh, that's it.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Off the play fake. Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. Off play action. Barnes. He's going to take another shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Off the bootleg. Barnes. It's caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Barnes. Buying time to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
To throw on 2nd down, Barnes. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
You gotta get a swing with that. Like 1 second over.
After review of the play,
They tell me, it's a vibe. Good. Blends your kids. Shout smash that like button and sub up check. Go YouTube for new streams. And it's the first game. It's the first game. I'll build the edge for everybody.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage and just...
That's on me. I threw on the point. I should have stopped.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a...
I should throw a little bit of shoulder too.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
I want to watch the full view of the game too. Just go on
So
YouTube.
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Out to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the...
New England trying to get a place on offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He's going to fire one, deep left sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call. And
you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for New England. 51 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
How you not get a touchdown though, bro?
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Looking to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Yeah, that was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the... Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. New England's offense set to go. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Barnes dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
From the gun on third down, Barnes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes going for it all. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Barnes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Patriots add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Yeah, 54 points in 40 minutes.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first.
What's the second game? Oh, no, too high.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes being chased out left. Oh, what a move. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Watch that. I ran into his nigga.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Hey, bro. You know what I never thought about? I don't think I ever put my head in real, bro. So win a game, bro.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
To the next game. Shit. I don't know who it's about to be, but should they get these niggas out the way? I might have fuck around and go to the playoffs just like, yeah, I might just stay on for that long. 4-1, all we need is like, what? Damn, I don't know. 6 games, 7 games. Nah, bro, we need like 12, nah, 10. Yeah, like 10 games. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Alright, bet. Nah, I'm not about to do that. I was about to put the time down. But we gonna fuck around and lose. I know how that Simmons shit goes with these touchdowns and shit. These niggas will let them score in like 10 seconds. Remember, I got scored only 16 seconds in the Super Bowl. I was mad as hell. I go against our Seahawks. Yeah, bro, I was on the Cleveland Browns, bro. We was down like 3 points. Nah, we was up like 3 points for a touchdown. The Cleveland Browns let them score a touchdown in 16 seconds, bro. You know how sick I was, bro. For the game.
Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New England Patriots.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Barnes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Operating from the gun. Barnes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there with an acrobatic catch. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
It'd be like that. I know we did that shit with like 3 plays. And like, damn, what this nigga playing a rugby mode? Nah. Niggas just like that, bro.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off-play action. Barnes escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Barnes. Forced out to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Did y'all see how far the ball was in the head?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Goodness gracious.
He threw his league-best 35th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll start here on 1st and 10.
Off play action. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Appreciate that, love, chat. Appreciate that. Oh, Jesus, love to see that.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught at the 25. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. A big play there for New England. 62 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. Barnes flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Looking to throw. Barnes flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Rolling to his right. That escapes the sack. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down.
Like I said, I see my wide receiver. I'm probably going to my wide receiver.
Off the play fake. Barnes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for New England. 53 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown. But he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Over the shoulder. I ain't caught that shit with corner. I ain't gonna complain and stress about it.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. That's Crosby in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnes, flush to his right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from that so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
What the fuck is Shawty talking about?
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And it's been feast or famine for him so far. 2 touchdown passes, but also 2 interceptions, including the one to end their last drive. And they start here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Off the bootleg. Barnes. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Patriots hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. On 1st and 10, Barnes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Barnes. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots go coast to coast and finish the drive on. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
the play fake. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's got 2 touchdowns on the ledger already, and that very well could have been a third. They have had absolutely no answer for him defensively, and he's just run free all game long.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
To throw on 2nd down. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away.
And the Patriots are able to widen their advantage.
And he shows some mobility there, getting outside of the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
Off play action. Barnes. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that'll be caught.
20, 10, and he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Patriots have got it on cruise control.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes being chased out left.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Roger McCreary with the pick.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
England's offense set to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Patriots are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control.
So the Patriots coming out now. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Off the play fake. Barnes eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw. Barnes forced out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Off-play action. Barnes. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Barnes escaping the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Max Crosby, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Barnes buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Flush to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
But they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
The Patriots ready to try again on offense.
Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Off play action. Barnes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down.
Well, the Patriot offense back out, getting set to go. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it is played out.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Operating from the gun, Barnes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking to throw on second down. Barnes. And the pressure gets to him again. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football.
I remember I asked her how to do the bitch, but she couldn't throw a ball. This nigga didn't know how to throw a ball, bro. I said, God damn, this nigga. I'm about to pressure release, like. Damn, bro, like, this nigga so ass, like, I was like.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Cowboys offense ready to go here in this final tune-up before the start of the regular season. Prescott looks to throw right away. And incomplete to open things up.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
On second down, Prescott again. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnes. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
A great play there. 26 yards. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep...
That's all you gotta do. If he just do that,
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Prescott off play action. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And that is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On play action, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott's throw pulled in by Tolbert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott now. Throw left side, complete. That's Stevenson. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Prescott. That is incomplete.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight and force the incompletion.
That is caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, we know someone just added.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Roddy Hickman with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. And slot man moves right. Play action now. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play here for Dallas. 66 yards. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turn.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious.
Not the side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking...
A first down throw for Prescott. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
To the air again, Prescott. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnes. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a 2nd interception of the ball game. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. First down, Prescott. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marquise Brown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. So this game, the Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Prescott on first down. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. To throw is Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnes.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. They'll drop to throw. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
He's got it, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down.
I'm tired, bro. Tired, not even a word. I know not go to sleep. Probably gonna be snoring like shit. Back-to-back streams.
today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Cowboys offense ready to go for the first time here in Week 1 of this new season. Dak going to start out going to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now he can exhale. His season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They're going to look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down at KC territory. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. And again, it's Prescott. This is caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
And out now come the Cowboys.
on 1st and 10. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. So the flag thrown for the contact, mark off the yardage.
And sometimes you just read a hitch route way too fast. You get there before you're supposed to, and there's the penalty.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Looking to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because, you know,
possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got a man. It's Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott off play action. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott as his guys are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, it's...
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Prescott now. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Second down and 4. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnes. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this underneath to Stevenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Barnes. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll set up a throw. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Renfro. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Prescott to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd down, Prescott. Slant pass, it's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Stevenson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
throwing. Prescott. The open man here, Renfro. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense.
First down, Prescott. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Play fake. Here's Prescott going for the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Jake Ferguson,
47 yards.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by a field goal.
Now Dak.
A quick throw, but incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions.
And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and how important could that play be in determining a winner here? That moves the ball all the way to the other side of the field, and now you're one completion away from at least getting into field goal range to tie things up. But with the time remaining, they still got a shot to win this as well. And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Dak.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now Prescott.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
fans, a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Dallas, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
411 yards, 17 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. Had 1 drop. 27 yards after the catch. Average 12 feet. Come on, but they still double. They still double. They still double, man. They still double, man. They still double, man. They still double, man. Still double, man. Come on, bro. Still double me, though. They still double me, though. They still double me, though. Damn, they ain't got no replay. Damn. Gotta get the music, man. Smash that like button, sub up, man. Appreciate everybody that popped up, tuned in, man. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that popped up, tuned in, man. Catch y'all next time. Catch y'all later. Y'all keep y'all head up. Take care of y'all. Smash this like button, sub up. Make sure y'all keep fighting through that storm, whatever y'all going through. Just make sure y'all keep fighting. Just don't ever give up, bro. Keep your head up. Keep going, bro. I know that shit get messy. I know that shit get sticky. But keep your mind clear. Keep your mind sharp. Get a plan, execute it, and keep working at it. Catch y'all next time. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. New YouTube, new streamer, man, 25s, quarterback, and wide receiver. We ain't lose no games. We don't lose no games. I'm gonna catch y'all later, man. We live right there. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Oh, Crashin game or no game, man.